So I think one of the worst parts of having to go through Social Security, fix the medical records, and fix any discrepancies to make sure they're honest, true. That way, I don't get any malpractice on accident or get the wrong medicine or end up with organ failure because a doctor read something that my mother put down or something like that. I think the worst part about this is that I've already moved on. I got sober and moved to New Hampshire after I already moved on. I realized what was maybe going on, or I shouldn't say maybe, I should say I realized what was going on and what it meant. At the time, I know what happened, but I didn't know what it meant. Like my mother saying that this overdose was an allergy. What does that mean? My mother gave me a bunch of pills. I lost my vision. I couldn't feel. I couldn't see. I ended up, my breathing slowed down. I passed out on a pile of newspapers. My mother was on the phone. When she came back in right before I passed out, she said they don't know what they're talking about and leaves me there. Then later, when I bring this up to a doctor, she calls it an allergy attack. So, that really bothered me for the longest time, and all the other ones too, Epicac punishments, this crazy ass crap. I had a very mental mother, and she projected it onto me, and instead of her getting help, I got help for something I didn't even have. Anyways, so I had to process this for years. Remember, this happened to me at age 7, so I'm trying to figure this out my whole life. At about my early 20s, I kind of just stop the medication, start getting better, and I just start moving on. But at my early 20s, I realized that part of moving on requires me to fix my medical records, fix my Social Security, be honest with people. That is going to be required. So I started to try to work with Social Security. I tried to give them just what I knew was facts. I tried to do that, but part of the problem is the questions they were asking me were based upon answers my mother and me have already given previously. So if I change the answer to the truth now, it doesn't make any sense and they're just all confused. So the worst part about this is I have to rehash every single part of what happened to me, and then I have to fully explain myself. And even when I'm in horrible pain from the seizures, or if they call me when I'm outside at the bus stop, I literally have to hurt myself to tell these people the truth. What isn't really, I shouldn't say the truth, I should give these people the information they need. But I have flashbacks. I mean, giving this information and describing an overdose is stressful. Describing how your mother tried to convince you that you were schizophrenic and try to put you on schizophrenic meds for the rest of your life that could cause serious damage to your health. Because I know for a fact that if I didn't fight that schizophrenic crap that she was talking, if I didn't fight back on that, and I just said, okay, Mom, and I did what she asked, and I jumped because she said jump, still to this day, I would have organ problem. I would have a lot of my organs inside my body not right, thanks to taking lots of medications I should have never been taking. No child without schizophrenia should be on schizophrenia medication. And my mother knew I wasn't schizophrenic, yet she tried to convince me I was so I could take the medicine.